Alright, so here we go. It's the first raid for update 1.8.2. Um, just out of curiosity, I haven't tried this yet, but I'm not gonna talk much about the new update. I'm just gonna do my raid for the most part. I did build the recycler already, and it's chugging away on this. So I was just kind of curious what that did. Huh. Alright, so the way the recycler works, as far as I can tell right now, is you don't want to put anything good in there yet. You want to just keep putting junk in there until you can build up your skills with that. And I'm not entirely sure how any of that works yet, but that's what I'd recommend is just keep something in there cooking. I've got tons and tons and tons of things I've been saving up just for this moment. I always knew something would happen with this stuff, so all those things, I can keep this thing burning constantly. So I'm going to be getting some good stuff. You can get circuits, you can get steel, you can get all kinds of good things from there. So that's going to be quite a perk. I didn't do too much with running around, but this update is really awesome for grinders. So if you if you're a grinder like me, you're going to be really happy with this update. There's tons of stuff in there for us. All kinds of perks that you can get. Hopefully I don't forget this stuff. Sometimes I put things in here when I'm in a hurry and I completely forget to take it out. And here we go. Now every time they do an update, they tend to tweak rating a little bit. I know that they've added some skills for rating, like being quieter, but and then you can keep an extra slot once you get that skill, so that'll help out. But just the mechanics of rating tends to change a little bit from update to update. So for today, it is asparago, and here we go. Oh, okay, so we get some skills for this. Trader, it's the same ones that you get over on the other ones, so, you know, careful will be interesting to find out what that is. Better loot's going to be cool. Less noise. When killing enemies, well, I use silence weapons, so I don't know about that. Chance to find a puppy's increased, that's going to be awesome. You get significant discounts from the dealer. And camouflage. Well, the camouflage one, I want people to discover my base, so hopefully I never get that. That's how I get all my revenge raids, so I don't like that skill. Unfortunately, the skills you get are random once you've done enough to earn one. So here we go. And let's go. I just completed last night the best raid I've ever had, so please watch that video. It's pretty cool. You know, I didn't do everything right there. I was experimenting, trying out some new stuff, but I still went home with the best loot I've ever had. Later today, I'm going to go use that floppy, and that'll add to the pile. All right, so I see something here. So you get a percentage meter, which will be pretty awesome if you're doing the raids my style where you try to open everything up. You're going to start getting more points that way. So we're missing some engine parts in the tank. You know, it's a typical revenge raid. Not much here. Wow, this one's really small. I just did a video for the smallest raid I've ever had, and turns out I just get my next one is even smaller. All right, well, I'm gonna make the most of it. Of course, I'm gonna be curious what's in here. So just for fun, I'm gonna go ahead and pop this open. Hello. And we got a single chest. Might as well start with that. Okay, well, it's something. I'll just come back for this. Should be able to pop everything open and then die and come back and get it all. 1, 2. Okay, should have our first wave coming. It'll be so nice when I get that critical gun perk. It probably won't exist by the time I get to Sector 7. I don't know if the requirements have decreased yet. I'd love to find that out. I'm sure somebody will mention that right away in one of these videos, so I probably won't walk over there just to figure that out yet. But if it is, I've got 3 circuits, so woohoo! 7 steel on a crummy looking base like this. This is so cool. If this is your base, I don't mean to say your base sucks, but it's pretty small. And of course, 7 pieces of steel from a raid that's got 6 chests. Crazy. So that stuff apparently is now valuable. I might start taking some of that home. I don't know exactly what it's worth. And, oh my gosh. Oops. Playing with the sound off makes it difficult. So far I don't see anything different with the raids. I'm not expecting anything major, but you never know what little tweaks they're going to do. For example, this could have been a stone base. I mean, alright, finish the job. I haven't had a stone base on a revenge raid since like 1 or 2 updates ago. I kind of nixed those. It's probably still possible, but I think it's just very rare. Okay. So we'll find out from the recycler which of these junk items are worth the most. I haven't really experimented yet, but that's something I need to do. Apparently the gunsmith bench no longer works. They're probably going to use it for modding weapons, which is what it should have always been. It should have always been for modding weapons. So maybe the specialist will do something different and you can mod weapons back at home. So this is some sweet, sweet loot right here for a little dinky base like this. Alright, so I need to die. And when I come back, I'll grab the rest. I'm going to go ahead and... no, it's going to take a while. I'll go ahead and drop off my stuff in one of these chests. This one looks good. And what do we got in here? Not much room. Nothing. Any room in here? Not much. Let's take this stuff off. And okay, and we are back. I went ahead and got geared up, which was not much of anything. I just grabbed another gun. And I actually kind of forgot to take those boots off. I was just using that to run around my base quicker. No worries. So at this point, I just need to break open his furnace and maybe the woodworking bench if I have enough noise, and then I'm just going to take everything I can of any kind of value. And here we go. First thing, we'll put my armor back on. Yeah, I'll take you. I'll equip you for now. And I need some axes. Let's see where we're at here. Plenty of noise. Let's go grab his furnace. If I hadn't worried about these two last workbenches, I could have just completely avoided this wave too. Which would have saved me the remainder of this gun. Push and shoot. There goes my hat. Excuse me. And finish you off. All right. Let's take you guys. Let's finish off this furnace. I'm at 80% on my my meter up here. 87%. So I'm definitely going to want to get the big one. Still 81%. I'm not quite sure how that works yet. So let's go ahead and gear up. Nothing really. I suppose that for sure. The wrenches maybe. Maybe the green tickets. Maybe you. So I don't think taking loot really gives you any on that progression. All right. I'll swap you out. Yeah, nothing in any of these. I really should have been paying better attention to the way you progress with your skill points on this. I'm sure I'll know by the end of the day, but I just take some more stuff. Another connecting rod, maybe. You can't put connecting rods in the recycler. So 20 bolts maybe. Take you. I'll take you and sure. Take you. Well, I think that's about it. I think I'm about maxed out on things that I care about. Alright, so let's see where we're at. We got 81%. We're about to call the big one. Yeah, it didn't seem to do much. I'll have to pay more attention to that skill bar up there on, next to your map and see what the deal is with that. So this was really good raid, especially considering its size. I got quite a bit of steel, 7 pieces of steel and some more. And yeah, I didn't notice any major changes or anything. Run back. Yeah, I burned through that axe, oh well. It might have helped if I'd like softened up a bunch of walls and then knocked down a few walls. I don't know if knocking down walls gives you more points or what it takes. But I believe that carries over, so my next raid I should get more stuff. I could probably go over to some of these AI bases on the map and just start knocking stuff down and seeing what affects what and how many points you get. But I'll probably end up just watching somebody's video on how to do it. So okay, I think that's it, and I guess I'll see you guys on the next one. All right, bye. Actually, I'll probably make that floppy run today, so that'll probably be the next one. All right, bye.